It is BattenVEDA day 26 and I am supposed to be interviewing someone today, but sadly there's no one to interview. So I didn't give up. I instead asked Twitter what they would like to ask me, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be answering the one question that came back to me. So thank you, Drew Benvey. I am about to reveal which would be my top 5 songs from the 1980s and 90s. Now, the first song I absolutely must tell you about is one which is very close to my heart, not because it was such an awesome tune, but because it was my first record. 1983, I was 3 years old. I had a tantrum in a shop called Woolworths because I desperately wanted Culture Club, Church of Your Heart. And I remember getting so het up that my dad had to take me outside to calm me down, but then disappeared back inside and came back out with my record, which cost him 50p. Oh yes, it did. So that was the first piece of music that I owned, was Culture Club, Church of Your Heart. In terms of the 80s and 90s, I've got 2 tunes from each decade. So Kylie and Jason were a big part of my 1980ness. So I'm going to choose a song of theirs which they did together, which is called Especially For You. For anybody who's not sure what that song is, I'm going to put a link in the description below. But it was classic, I think it was 1987 maybe. Classic boy meets girl type song, all very slashy romantic, all terribly, terribly written and whiny, but awesome if you're 7 years old. The next tune I'm going to pick is going to be a Gloria Estefan song, because I used to think Gloria Estefan, and I still think Gloria Estefan, is amazing. She could sing in Spanish, which was cool. She could speak in English. She could dance. She could really, really dance. And then she had this terrible accident where she broke her back, but she came back and she danced again and she sang again and she was still awesome. So that's why I love Gloria Estefan. In terms of which song, there are so many to choose from, but for the purposes of this vlog, I am going to choose Rhythm Is Gonna Get You, because that's just awesome. And again, I will pop a link down below. If you are born later than 1990, you probably might have missed it, or you just don't know that it's her that sung it. So I will share that with you because it's awesome. Then moving into the 90s, I was a big pop girl. I also liked a bit of trance and dance music, and I also have picked a song which was actually more TV music for me, but let me start with the first one. So first one is Spice Girls. I think Spice Up Your Life was probably a turning moment for me when it came to dancing and partying and being 16, 17 years old. Absolutely loved the Spice Girls. In fact, the girls at school used to call me Steffi B, and for some people that has still stuck. And I even wore the Baby Spice purple sequin dress and big bouncy trainers on several nights out for several years. I think I still have the dress somewhere actually. Not the shoes though, not the shoes. Though they have bubbles in the heels, which is awesome. And the other tune, which I mentioned was TV related, is going to be the Rembrandts, I'll Be There For You, because again, Friends was just awesome in the 90s. I watched the pilot episode at home in, I think it was 1994. And I consequently sat through a decade of awesome TV with characters which many say that I am very similar to Phoebe from Friends, and I can't quite put my finger on why that might be. But in addition to those songs, I have some special treats and props for you, because I have my CD collection from those decades right here. And as you can see, I have quite eclectic taste. So I have Big Mountain, Baby I Love Your Way, a bit of reggae, dance tune, Black Capella, You and Me, E17, Stay Another Day, another pop band, Entrance. What else do I have in here? Enigma, Return to Innocence, very cool. Regina Bell and Peebo Bryson from the movie Aladdin, A Whole New World. Oh yes, I was into my Disney. Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Power of Love. What else, what else? Tupac, gotta love a bit of Tupac. Def Leppard, yeah, it was a bit of a rocker as well. That was a bit soft rock, that one. This one's Björk, or Björk, depending on who you talk to. EYC, a little bit more teen pop. Vanessa Williams, Colour of the Wind. Madonna, Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. Who knows what this one is? Can you identify? Can you see that? Can you identify that CD cover? I'll be very smart, very, very proud of you if you can name that one. TLC, Warren G, Tony B, Tony Braxton, Babyface, Sash, all kinds of stuff. And then, oh, Aqua, Turn Back Time. Now that was an epic tune, wasn't it? And then some that got preserved. Bon Jovi, This Ain't a Love Song. Celine Dion, Power of Love. Something, this is like a guilty pleasure. I used to listen to this over and over again. Now, grates on me a little bit, but I still kind of power ballad it if I'm in a car or something and it's on the radio. Steps. Loved their dance moves, super cheesy, super poppy. If you give me a couple of cocktails, I will show you all the moves. Alanis Morissette, Ironic, another one that got played over and over again. And E17, It's Alright. This is actually a double cassette. The other one was in colour. It's very snazzy. 9 versions of the same song, and I used to listen to all of them. For anyone who doesn't know what a cassette is out there, this is a cassette, and we used to put our finger in here and turn it round to wind it up. Or a pencil. Very practical, you know. No idea how I'm going to play these ever again, by the way. But there you go. That's my music choices from the 80s and 90s, and a little bit of the collection of music that I keep as relics from my past. I will see you tomorrow for day 27.